出ますか？で、まずね、それでは始めます。こんばんは、マナオです。ベルヌ・ザ・シェイプ・オブ・ファンタジー。世界を救うため、ノーチラス号に乗り込み、歴史を変える遺物が埋まる伝説の都市アトランティスを探索するアドベンチャーゲームです。日本語に対応しております。コントローラーに対応しているので、コントローラーで遊びます。はい、画面の右下ね、OK。はい、こんばんは。1888年。
The end of the nation is very close, Verne.
You are very confident about your triumph. Until we open the chest, we won't know for sure if the compass of destiny is really inside.
The chest is in perfect shape after 2,000 years under the sea. No human technology can do that. It's Atlantean, that's for sure.
The ship, the inscriptions, all the pieces fall into place. The compass of destiny is inside. We are going to change the course of this goddamn war, Verne. We are going to change history.
Take it to Mr. Verne's lab and start maneuvers to ascend for air recycling.
This discovery will change it all.
びっくりした。設定でボイスの設定はあったの。ボイスの設定を調整したのに流れて、音声が流れてびっくりした。
March 25th, 1888. Scientific Officer Log. It's a great day for the captain.Who has asked me to begin documentation while he delivers a speech to the crew in the library. After months of searching, at last he found it. He doesn't have the slightest doubt that the compass of destiny is in his hands. An old artifact that, once released from inside this chest, it is supposed to guide us safe and sound to the flame of Hephaestus, the most powerful energy source in the world. The deadbolt.has a complex defensive system and the
おー、コントローラーがブルブル。はい。移動、走る。スタート。お、早い。
Verne here.
Verne, quick! The nation is attacking us.Not a single Atlantean piece can fall into their...
Mon Dieu! Merde! 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 I must hurry to recover the iMac. It's inside of the armory's safe room, and wait there. It's the safest place around.
iMag。iMag を探せっていうことかな？ Y ボタン。アトランティス現実改変装置。現実の流れに生じた亀裂を感知し、同じ瞬間に起こり得る様々な可能性を使用者に提示できるアトランティスの強力な装置である。ほうほうほう。このゲームは SF 作家、ジュール・ベルヌを題材にしております。 ランス人の方で、小説海底2万里や80日間世界一周などなど、たくさんの著作がございますが、いやー、この単語は知ってるけど読んだことないんだよな。国を滅亡に追い込む大事故で中断されたので、大魔宮はヘメラの固有装置となり、その後存在は消えてしまった。おー。なるほど、なるほど。このゲームをやるにあたり、ブワーっとジェール・ベルヌの作品を見ましたけれども、一つだったらバーっと見てからもってあるかもしれないけど、ノーチラス号スクエア、はいよ。15少年漂流記っていう作品は、読んだなっていうのは覚えてる。何これ
I must hurry to the armory.
今いるのははい。すごい。ノーチラス号はこのようになっております。現在地そこね。四角で囲われているあれ。で、武器庫は随分遠いな。これは、左に行ったら近いかね。とりあえず。
No! Blocked!
なんてことだ。
There's only one way to the armory.
外に出るしかない？外出ちゃうの大丈夫？隠し通路なんてものがあるよ。隠し通路、それがこの辺？これだー。はい、こんばんは。そうで、その15少年漂流記っていう小説は、全く覚えてない。意味ないね。
It's earlier than I thought. I must get to the front hatchway.
はい、ハッチに到達。敵なんてものがいるのかい、これ。いきなり。だよね、これ。見えてるね。こんな隠れる要素あるんだね。どこまでがセーフで、どこまでが。いやー、どこが影になっているの？あそこか。ここがわからんね。どこまで近づいていいのかな？はい、こんばんは。どの辺だっけ？なんかこの辺セーフだったような気が。 するるるるるるるるるるるるどこなのこの辺セーフだった。そう10月にコアキーパーのアップデートが来ますね。大型アップデート。しゃがむとかあればいいのにね。今度これはセーフなのか。右今だー。しばらく危ない。そんなそんなやっとたどり着いたのに、そんな一瞬の反応速度。コアキーパーしばらく遊んでなかったけど、また遊びますよ。何回挑むんだって。いやー、これは良くないね。せめてしゃがめばいいのに。始まって早々こんなことに。急げー。ようやくたどり着けたけどまだだな。左にもライトあるよね。何その割れているところから入るのかな。これは許される。入れない。ここだ。はい、武器庫に参ろうぞ。今ここ。隠し通路を通っていく感じですね。そう、うまくいけるのだろうか。待て、なんだこの、壁に飛び地。した
It's jammed.
いけないところだらけだ。これはどこから？
These elevators don't work either.
移動キーね、移動キーで降りられた。
Oh mon Dieu! Adam and Sean, this is a massacre! But wait, these bullet wounds aren't shown. There are no blood drops around. He was shot after he was dead. That's disconcerting.
一体なぜ独り占めしたいやつがいるのでは。
I must hurry to the armory.
船の探索はできないんだ。
It's jammed. I have to go down to the armory. Maybe I can open the safety hatches from the bridge.
ブリッジに行く。
filthy terrorist.
想像してたゲームとちょっと違うな。また外に出なきゃいけないのこれ。違う、普通に上に戻ったらいいけど、さっき行き止まりだったけど、さっきなんて言った？裏切り者めって言ってなかった？ここか、これだ。何かある。何か使えそうなもの。
It's Verne! Is somebody there? No foes here.
来てくれた。
Adriel, where's everybody? And Nadine?
The pilot has disappeared. Very likely she has been captured with the others at the library.
What happened? How is that even possible that...
I don't know. The servo radars didn't work. Nothing has worked. They crushed us. Damn Raven.
The Raven? Mad!
Well, that's not the worst of all. The captain has activated the Nautilus self-destruction.
What?
He will never let his technology fall into the hands of the nation.
How much time do we have?
Less than 10 minutes.
Mon Dieu! You are the second in command. Can't you disactivate it?
Only Nemo knows the code. He told me to protect the bridge to speed away as soon as we release ourselves. But the engines are currently paralyzed until the captain reactivates the core. That's why we're still outside.
Oh my God! What will we do?
You are the only one who can do something.
What? The only what? I'm not a soldier.
Well, now you must become one. I will open the hatches to the armory chamber. Once there, take the IMAG and do whatever you can to save the Nautilus.
But the IMAG? It's not a weapon. We barely know how to use it or what it can do. What if it sinks us?
What do you fancy more? A quick death beneath the sea or a long life of tortures at one of the nation's penitentiary mines? Move!
結局武器庫に行かなければ。でもなんか武器になるもの欲しいな。それかせめて通信できるものが欲しいな。何の音かと思ったらこれか。無事にたどり着けるかな。
Mon Dieu!
だぞ。やられている。
He grabbed that paper with his last strength. It's bloodied.
その紙は何なの？握りしめている紙。閉めた方が良かったりする？めっちゃ武器あるじゃん。使えますよ。現実の流れに亀裂が見当たりません。
Armory here.
Verne, the opta recorders show that the Raven has cornered the captain and the engine core. Go there. I will open the hatch.
And what am I supposed to do?
Think. You'll figure something out. You're an imaginative guy.
Merde!
現実の亀裂を感じ、特定の瞬間に小さな書き換えを行うことができる。万が一の事態に備えることができます。これは、 この瞬間をなかったことに悪くはなかった。ハッピーエンドばかりではありませんよ。だって。つまり巻き戻しでいいんだよね。LBRB で、あ、左は悪くはなかった。右は持ちこたえられる？見られるわけじゃないんだ。選択。いや、先が読めない。どっちだろう。悪くはなかったにしよう。
Fortunately, damages in the area weren't considerable.
お、時間が、ちょっと待って、読める余裕がない。今この間も。ないね、びっくりした。ここでまた崩落が起きるのかと思ったけど、そういうわけじゃない。なんか出ない。で、これで
The electric board kept withstanding.
これなんだ？右下のゲージは再使用できる時間ってことかな。
That paper. I could try it with the iMac.
もう一回。はい。紙。
Before dying, he released a paper he was holding in his hand.
なるほど、ちょっと理解。ネーション。ああ、これなんて書いてあるのかと思ったら、アルファベットの BIO って書いてあるのかな？はい。この握りしめていた、この紙。歴史を盛り込んでくるね。1880年。平和が数年続いた後。ほう。市民団体が戦い。つまり、これは、ストーリーとは直接関係あるのか、ないのか。通商品めっちゃあるね。サイドミッションまであるの？これはちょっと、一般的なアドベンチャーで。想像するものとはちょっと違う、そんな、予感。今、ここです。で、降りて、右、この、隠し通路でメンテナンスを通る必要がありそうだね。ここ下に行けるのあったっけ？ありますね。これか。
Blocked!
またか。これははしごがある。正面な人。爆発耐性。危険な匂いがしますね。
Maddie is so good stacking supplies that not even the bombs could have moved them.
あれ、さらにだ。結局爆発させないといけないのね。
The explosions didn't affect the room.
なんて、びっくりした。なんて便利な。
I still have some stuff to do.
そうですね。そうですね。爆発まで。あと5分ってとこだもんね。
Blocked! I can only use the iMag if I know the possible options. I must find another way inside.
ここから下に行き、こっちか。
Before dying, he left the emergency hatch open.
こうなってたんだ。怖い怖い。戦ってるよね、無船長。
Protect the core! Don't let them take it over!
It doesn't work. It must have run out of energy. I could fix the electric board.
パズルだな。溶けた部品を取り除いて配電盤を修理。後ろで銃撃してますね。これを選択。取り除くにはどうすんだ。これはどれ？どういうパズル？取り除くにはどこにやったらいいんだろう。でもこれが邪魔で動かないけど。これを取り除。これは何したら正解なんですか？どの形が正解なんですか？これ一個ずつ見ても特にわかりませんね。後ろで頑張ってるな。
Yes.
はい。 なんでさっき武器を取ってこなかったんだ。
You just don't know when to surrender. Isn't that so?
Of course not.
レイブン
I still have to finish your face.
The Nautilus is at last in the nation's hands. Tell me how to deactivate the self-destruction and take my word as a gentleman. I will free your crew.
Ha! Gentlemen. I saw in the penitentiary mine what to free means to you, you damn sadist. I will die before releasing the Nautilus to your masters.
It's a shame to end our relationship like this, but wish granted, Captain. This time you will not escape. Brothers, take aim!
No! What am I doing?
Verne, what are you doing?
What the? Oh, you must be Mr. Verne, and that thing you're threatening me with is the amazing Atlantean artifact I've heard so much fuzz.
Release them and get out! Don't move! Get back!
60 seconds to self-destruction. 60 seconds to self-destruction.
Don't be stupid, Nemo. Stop the countdown before we all die.
No.
Then say goodbye to your dear Verne.
No!
フルパワーで使うには時間切れになる前に正しいボタンを押して手順を完了させてください。QT クイックタイムイベントがあります。なるほど。あ、間違えた。早速間違えた。はいはいはいはいはいはい。
What the? Again? No.
Verne! I will find you!
The iMac had never displayed that amount of power before. My mind was dragged again to the bridge, an image that was torturing me over the last months. I didn't wake up until a few hours later, a time that surely Nemo felt was like an eternity.
第2章。
Captain, my take is that the only way to open it safely is exposing it to the iMag.
Are you sure?
This deadbolt is a piece made by Phobos priests. Their devices were famous for being impenetrable, forged with the remainders of a meteorite. If anyone messes with it, it will launch a discharge of an energy that will cause a deep, infinite terror to whoever receives it.
An energy that causes terror? That's preposterous.
Maybe for you, but for the Atlanteans, the power of Phobos was real enough. Do you think that fear, destructive imagination, and hopelessness don't exist?
Not presented in the shape of fireworks and sparks.
If you don't believe me, feel free to break the chest with a crowbar.
How can the iMag open it?
The iMag feeds itself with Mr. Verne's imagination and uses it to creatively change our reality. Therefore, it's a positive force, directly opposed to the kind of energy that the deadbolt uses. I'm reasonably convinced that the energy of the iMag will nullify the one in the lock.
You mean like sand and rust?
Could be. The deadbolt is a rusty key, and the iMag, the sand that wipes away when scrubbed.
Do it, Verne.
What the?
What now?
The iMac. It doesn't work. It looks like it ran out of energy. That explosion must have dried it up.
You must make it work. We must release the compass of destiny from this chest.
Shouting at me won't help.
Adriel, go and look for Petrov. May he bring the torch and...
Captain, I must advise against force opening the chest. Unless you want to lose your mind. What is imperative now is to find an answer to why the iMag is dead.
If you have any theory, spit it out now.
It's possible that, given that the iMag gets its energy from the imagination of its host, the problem is inside your mind, Verne.
In my mind?
Yes, that's true. You talked about hallucinations.
Yes. For an instant, I travelled back to a bridge in Paris. I had a similar vision at the island.
Do you remember seeing something like this in your vision?
It certainly has a likeness with the shadow I saw at the bridge, but are you telling me that I saw Phobos, the Atlantean god of fear?
Fear is a narrow description of what Phobos really meant to the Atlantean people. For them, he was the destructive imagination, the one born out from despair and angst. You could also say that his sister Placeia, however, represented fantasy. But the truth was that she was perceived as the source of the creative imagination, the one that thrives from hope. I think that Atlanteans believed that the balance between the two brothers dictated one's own sanity. If Phobos has broken that balance in your mind, that would explain the IMAG's silence.
Mythology? You're talking about mythology? I don't believe in Phobos, hence it's impossible that it's harming me.
The thing here is, you are afraid. Too much fear inside you. Until you don't master it, I'm afraid that the IMAG will never work again.
I refuse to believe in hocus pocus.
And how can you explain the IMAG blast? It saved your life.
I don't question that the Atlantean technology doesn't work. What I mean is that—
Enough with the debate! We are losing precious time. What matters is that the IMAG only works with you. It's obvious that your hallucinations are a symptom of some kind of disorder. Visit Dr. Cedric and get yourself a neurological check. That's an order.
All right.
You, Adriel, check the reparations. We must keep afloat for 2 days until we get to the base. We must assume that Commander Hetzel is not far from us.
Yes, Captain.
Why are you still here?
Aren't you bothered by the way we were attacked? They fell upon us too easily. It's more than probable that there was a traitor on board.
A traitor? In the Nautilus? Never. I have personally chosen each member of this crew. There is no question that the nation has found a way to decode our communications.
I envy your confidence, Captain, but you should be aware that during the attack, I found that someone shot Shun's body after his death. I believe that the murderer was trying to hide the fact that he was killed before the boarding.
God damn it. Let's keep our eyes opened. If there is a traitor in such a small space, he or she will be exposed sooner or later. God damn it!
怪しいのはすごい知識のあるさっきのエドリエルさんだっけ？今のところは怪しい。まあ想像力でどうにかなるんだったら見ちゃった。それはそれで
Nonsense. I may have my issues,
大変な世界だね。
Atlantean magic. Come on. Let's go to deck 3 to see Doc.
パート1だって？自分の部屋。はいはい。あ、これが自分の部屋か。あ、ここが船長の部屋。で、いいだから。このポスター見たっけ？どこださっき通った場所ですね。医務室。左の方。これは、もう、エレベーターが、
It doesn't work.
使えません。
Nemo's organ has always fascinated me, and also gives me chills, just like the captain.
すごいね。 なになにここで使えるって。あ、違うか。オートセーブのマークだ。すごい。あ、こんなところに。特に何か見えはしない。割とゆっくり進んでいるような。
It doesn't work. I can't reach the sick bay. I'll go to the bridge and see if Nadine can help me.
今何にもしてなかったんだけど。
Mr. Verne, don't come any closer. These carbo exhausts are quite damaged, and you could breathe polluted air.
I will, but what about you, Sue?
Don't worry, I'm used to it, and it takes a big deal of carbon dioxide to knock me down.
Will they hold until we reach the base?
I'm working on it. Oh, they must hold. Without them, we couldn't breathe.
I'll stop bothering you. Good luck with that.
Thanks. I will need it. Jules, good to see you.
Nadine, I'm glad you're alive.
I have a big headache thanks to a rifle butt, but I'm in one piece, not like this melting piece of junk.
It is still a striking piece of junk.
That's because I'm the one who steers it, babe.
攻撃。
Do you think they will find us again?
No doubt about it. We have decoded a radio message from the nation. The Raven is still alive and it's behind us at full throttle. Your hocus pocus stuff only sent him 200 miles away from us. Sooner or later he will fall upon us, and that's for sure.
If we keep ourselves underwater, he won't find us.
We have been 2 days without recycling air, and the oxy-recyclers are quite damaged. If we don't emerge soon, you will discover what it's like to want to puke with every breath.
Wonderful. The attack has been more of an ambush, don't you agree? They were waiting for us. Did any radio message come out the days before? You must have seen it.
Negative. 10 days ago, the captain imposed silence at the Nautilus. Nothing comes in, neither out.
Is there any radio channel that avoids the primary systems?
Nemo's personal telecommunicator. He's the only one that holds the codes. He uses it for his business with the resistance cells.
You were a part of one of these cells, isn't that so?
You can bet your ass. I never had eaten more mud in my fucking life. We traveled fast through Hemira, no more than 3 days in the same spot. We stole from the nation everything that wasn't hammered to the ground. The good thing about that is that I barely knew the warfront.
And then, the Nautilus.
Think about it. A toddler like me, recruited by the Nautilus. I would have done anything Nemo asked me.
Not anymore.
Well, I've been locked here for a while, fighting, and I feel that there's a lot of things outside that I'm missing out.
Fighting tyranny is a horrible job, but someone has to do it.
Yes, I know.
エレベーター。
I came for a more mundane issue. Can you activate the elevators for a moment? I must reach the sickbay.
Of course, I hope you're fine. I will give you a few seconds of energy.
なる
We
ほ
are
ど。
so low at fuel that even seals pass us. God, what I'd give for being shopping in New York.
あ、さっきの顔。よかった。取れるものはこうやって、ちゃんと表示されますね。ほうほう。 ちょっとこのあたり歴史に疎いから、うんうん。朝のラジオ番組ネモ船長にあだなすレイブン。いや、本読んでみたくなるな。
reading these penny dreadfuls. Awfully boring literature, so to speak. Hello, Assistant Sarah. Are the navigation systems holding up?
Barely. I am patching up all I can to allow Nadine to pilot. I'm sorry, Monsieur Verne. I cannot help you now. These systems require my full attention.
収集品全部見つけるのは大変そうだ。世界地図だね。世界地図。面白いな。いろいろ回ってみないと見逃しはあるかも。
Verne, you are here. The Nemiagram isn't prepared yet. Come on in. Make yourself comfortable. How are you?
I felt better before my conversation with Nemo. He's getting more nervous each day.
That happens to all of us.
What's this device? Nemiogram? A memory writer?
That's it. I designed it months ago, but I hadn't the chance to test it. It induces a deep hypnosis trance to a patient, and it's ideal to explore the blocked corners inside his or her mind.
Theoretically.
Yes. Your checkup from after the boarding shows no brain damage, nor blood clots that explain your hallucinations. So I decided to try an alternative approach.
Hypnosis? Why?
The IMAG and you are linked by imagination.
Doctor, that sounds terribly unscientific.
Call it in brainwaves or whatever you like. The undeniable matter here is that the IMAG only works with your brain. The Raven attack provoked a trauma, and because of that, the IMAG doesn't work anymore.
And how is this machine supposed to cure me?
It will not cure you. My intention with the Nemiogram is to discover what happened to you at that island. You have told me many times that although you don't hold any memory of that episode, you believe that there is where you found the IMAG and suffered your first bridge hallucination. Maybe the memory of the events you experienced at the island holds the answer, or at least a clue that will help us to cure your malady and the captain's concerns.
A very interesting hypothesis, but frankly, Doc, are you sure that you aren't going to fry my brains?
Of course not. Theoretically. I guess we'll be able to find out about it. Relax while I finish the adjustments.
I don't even know what that is anymore. Someone around here has told me a story about you facing the bloody raven years ago.
I don't know who has told you such a stretch of the truth. I just have seen him once, from away, and he still froze the blood in my veins. It was a long time ago, in India, in a village in the middle of the jungle. We the Brits were holding our position in front of the nation's advances until the Raven and his Echo Guards arrived.
How do you think they have found us? We didn't emerge for 3 days.
I've been at war too many years to still believe in coincidence.
Did you analyze Shun's body? I believe I saw something.
Something that didn't match the scene, right? He didn't die from bullet wounds. Lethal head injury. My suspicion, somebody attacked him from behind before the nation's boarding, and then shot the body to blend the murder with the other deaths.
That night, he was on bridge duty, and mysteriously, servo radar stopped working. Someone in the crew is...
You should discuss these matters with the captain. I am just a doctor. My patients are my mission, and right now, you're one of them.
When do we start?
It's ready. Let's begin. Focus. Tell me about the bridge.
It's a bridge. In Paris, I believe. Mist surrounds me. I have a strange feeling, because there is someone else here with me. I have felt that very same presence before, at the island, before the Nautilus.
Focus on it. Let yourself go.
I'll try. It's difficult to focus. Everything began 6 months ago, the day of the wreck of the AES Annabelle Lee. Cedric's strange machine unleashed my memories, lightening the dark void of my stay at the island. The Annabelle Lee was my first assignment as a scientific officer at the American Empire Navy. In addition to the war's own menace, there was a rumor that a huge sea monster was around, sinking ships. Despite my skepticism, 3 weeks after our departure, in the dead of night, that rumor became a reality by pouncing on our ship and in a matter of minutes wrecking us. By some miracle, I survived. Luckily, the currents brought me to the island. Later, I understood that my extraordinary journey started right there.
第3章、もりもり進んでいきますね。
Where am I? Oh God. The attack. The monster. That sea beast came out from beneath and rammed the Annabelle Lee, ripping apart the hull like a rotten fruit. Why is it so hard to recall?
Annabelle.
There's no sign of life. Maybe I will find someone inland. Oh, I need food.
遠くに見えるけどね。
A petroglyph. It's ancient. It must mean something.
蝶々。
An old letter. Seems to be written by an outcast. It must be important.
手記その1怪物9月19日私は昼夜を問わず残酷で血生臭い娯楽に興じている怪物たちをいかにして始末するか、そしてできれば彼らが連れてくる犠牲者を救えるかということばかり考えていた。20人30人の怪物たちがダーツや弓矢を構えて私が銃で撃つのと同じように的を入れることができるというのに、一人の人間に何ができるというのだろう。2、30の怪物って恐ろしいですね。 あと2つ手記がある。こういう時はね、反対側も見ないと。眺めがいいね。開始から緊張感のある物語が進みましたが。
I need something to clear up this thicket. This place is a paradise, but not a soul around. I hope this island will not become my grave.
降りてこれ戻ってこられるの？こんな高さ？これ。
There's something written on it. In this place, I arrived on September the 30th of... I cannot read the year. Another petroglyph. The symbols are different.
これは何かな？シンボルが重なってる。山のような。
A lift. A former inhabitant made it. I hope that if he is still around, he will be friendly. However, it's been a long time since this was built. It might work, if only I could find a tackle.
発射はな
I
いの。
need a tackle to make it work. I need to break the lock.
はい。
There's a series of marks. It could be a calendar. If we take each of the small ones for a week and the big ones for months, mon Dieu, it's a whole life.
RC なんとかハクリーさん？手記その2大地の揺れ11月27日私はこのような感覚を覚えたことも覚えた人と話をしたこともなかったためそのこと自体にとても驚きまるで死んだかのように呆然とするしかなかったそして大地の動きには海で翻弄されている人のように胃が痛くなった。しかし、岩が崩れ落ちる音で呆然自失の状態から目が覚め、恐怖に駆られた。その時は丘がテントと家財道具の上に崩れ落ち、すべてが埋まってしまうことしか考えられなかった。3度目の揺れが去り、しばらくは何も感じなかったので勇気が湧いてきた。しかし、生き埋めになるのを恐れて再び壁を越える気にはなれず、地べたにじっと座り込んでどうしたらいいかわからず打ちひしがれていた。9月19日、11月27日。3つ目は希望のある。手記であってほしい。素晴らしい。はい。 これもこんな操作が一緒なの？ロープの結び方としては船乗り用の結び方であるクローブヒッチが最適です。ほう。ロープ動かす。こ。いや、上？これ？動いてるのこれ。あ、ちょっと待って。合ってるか。最初それで。で、これ。こういって。違う。左上の右下の右上の下じゃないの？あ、そっか、違うな。最初は、動かないから、最初は、これでこっちが、違う。ここ合ってんだな。でも結び目が、左？ちゃいますね。最初は左上であってそうですか？違うと動かないもん。強制的に左上に左上だよっていくな。最後はそうじゃないもんな。どこに行くんだこれ。
Yes!
なんだよ。しばしのわずかなリラックス時間。間違えたわ一瞬で。高いね。こんな壊れそうな橋あ、洞窟がありますね。それにしてもこんな道具を設置できるなんてね。
I must find a shelter first.
顔。これについては何も言わないの。
I'm safe. Not in bad shape. It could be a good shelter until somebody rescues me. These trees have fruits. And back there, there's a stream of water. Now I need to rest. Tomorrow, with a clear ahead, I will find how to fix it.
リアー。
I spent 2 days completely alone. Despite that, the island was familiarly comfortable. It was a beautiful place. All my life, I dreamed about freedom and exploring the world. Maybe that was the way destiny had to give me the chance to fulfill my desire for adventure. What the hell? I wasn't wrong. I must find out what that light was.
あれは一体。他を調べる。今これ降りられます？
I need to break the rope.
鍵を壊さなければ、この、はしごは、使えないんだ。
But the island has changed. What happened?
象がいるよ。変わったのはそれと街灯とあの松明。一体何が
But what the... An elephant and a balloon? What's going on here? They feel familiar. Maybe a dream.
急に乗って5週間。1863年の。ほうほうほう。象が気球を牽引して月の山脈と呼ばれる山脈を越える様子を描写している。はははは。本がいっぱい。
Edgar Allan Poe, Alexandre Dumas, Victor Hugo. Never heard these names before. How strange. They don't look like they have been dragged here by the sea. Where do they come from? What's going on here? Compagnie Parisienne de l'Électricité? That can't be. How does a streetlight get here? And this writing desk? Again, it's weirdly familiar. That must be the light I saw. Wait a moment. There's something on the ground.
雲に顔があるな。マチェーテを手に入れた。これで、どこだっけ？
I need something that can help me.
これなんかロープ切らなきゃとか言ってなかったっけ？このマチェーテを持って草むらを刈れば何が出てくるでしょうか。これは後にしよう。
I need something that can help me. Another petroglyph. The symbols are different.
なんだろうね。これが後で謎解きするものに必要なのかな？工具を手に入れた。この工具で上のはしごのところを使えるでしょう。
The stick has a weird shape, almost like a key.
鍵。蝶々だ。蝶々。
What's this? A door. That wasn't here before. It's jammed. To activate the mechanism, I need the missing blocks. Could the petroglyphs be the answer?
仕掛けを起動するためのかけらを探せ。
I need something that can help me.
工具ですか？
It doesn't work.
マチェーテです
It doesn't
か？
work.
鍵ですか？それで取れるんだね。こっちにありましたっけ？これです。そういえば、左側見てなかった。何かあったりするでしょうか？
It's destroyed. Fixing it will be difficult.
ここが端っこ。
I need something that can help me.
あともう一個はどこにあったっけ？よく見たら今いるところの下に骸骨があるね。このところどころに顔が出てくるのは何を表しているのか。あそこの下にありますね。
It doesn't work.
これではしごが使えるのね。なるほど、なるほど。どうやったらちゃんと なるほどね。そういう仕掛けだったんだね。でもこれ以上は動かない。かかりすぎる。動かない。一番右を触ると、ここにある赤いのが、出て引っ込む。よく分かってないけど、解決。
I need something that can help me.
何かありましたっけ？すごい木の板あったんだ。
I need something that can help me.
いや、これの説明はないんかい。
Now I have all the blocks for the door.
Okay. おう、手記その3をゲット。夢。1月8日。彼は地上に降り立ちや否や、長い槍のような武器を手に私の方へ向かってきた。そして少し離れた高台に来たとき、彼はその恐怖を表現できないほど恐ろしい声で私に話しかけてきた。私が理解したと言えるのは以下の言葉だ。これでもナンチが悔い改めなかったのだから、今ナンチは死ぬことになるだろう。この言葉を聞いて、彼が私を殺すために手に持っていた槍を振り上げたのだと思った。この記録を読む人の中で、この恐ろしい幻を見た私の魂の恐怖を説明できる人がいるとは思えない。つまりそれが夢であったとしても、私はその恐怖を夢で見たということなのだ。また、目が覚めてそれが夢であったことが分かったとき、私の心に残った印象を説明することはこれ以上不可能なのだ。これは、竜ですか？2匹の竜がいて、蝶々。一体何の壁画なのでしょうか？謎の扉の先に一体何が待ち受けているのか。この中だからね。Y はこうなるのか。蝶々は上だと思うんだ。そういうわけじゃないか。そういうわけではありませんでした。はい。こうですね。
somebody wants me inside one. What if it's a trap? Should I take the chance? However, I could probably find inside an explanation for what's going on. And of course, it's a much more solid shelter than a wood cabin. Holy Antikythera mechanism! What's this place? This hasn't been built by some castaway.
これは右でも左でも。また顔だ。何か書いている。
Runes? Something enigmatic they hold. This gallery could lead into the center of the earth.
地底旅行。1864年の出版物。地底旅行。地底旅行。ある。さっきの気球に乗って5週間の翌年だ。アイスランドの火山の火口から地球の中心への旅を記した思考を発見する。ルーン文字に従って幻想的な地底王国を旅する。これは本当に、ジュール・ベルヌ。たくさん入れてきてますね。この顔があるのは恐怖を表しているのかな？おーっと。
I'm trapped. I hope there's another way out.
ここにある。しかしこれ以上いけない。ここに虫がいるのか。いやー、ガザガザガザガザ音、いやー。例えば、マチエッテがあるぞ。でも、マークは出ないかな？買えないのだろうか。
Mon Dieu! What's going on this island? The Life and Incredible Adventures of Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. Wait a moment. I remember that. I've read this book a dozen times. My God, the letters, the cabin. These are elements of that same story. Am I hallucinating?
はいはい。ロビンソン・クルーソー偉大なインスピレーション。1719年の本だって。すごいね。50歳を過ぎてロビンソン・クルーソーを書き上げた。おい。4年4ヶ月無人島で過ごしたって。過ごせるものがあったということですよね。 この作品の正式なタイトル。長い。自分以外の全員が犠牲になったナンパで岸辺に投げ出され、アメリカの浜辺、オルーノクという大河の河口近くの無人島で28年もたった一人で暮らし、最後には奇跡的に海賊船に助けられた、ヨーク出身の船乗りロビンソン・クルーソーの生涯と、不思議で驚きに満ちた冒険についての記述。
Wait a moment. There's a note here. What mystery is this? All the books have my name on them, but they're all blank. No titles.
正しい順番で棚を選択せよ。どこにここに入ったの？全く全くどうやってそれで合ってるのかと思ったけど、アイコンがあるね。これは月世界旅行。いや、これ世界一周の地球儀があるね。で、これは緑の光線だ。そしてこれ、よく見ればある黄金の火山。あ、違った。じゃあこれか。
Yes!
左の方に何かあったけど。
It's ancient Greek. The gift of Placeia will help you to change pieces of the world. Only if your imagination is as brilliant as her flame. What's this? It must be hundreds of years old. What? Good heavens! But what in the name of... But here again? What's going on? Did this artifact do it? What is this?
ささやき声がずっと聞こえる。ここでアーティファクトをゲットしたわけですね。
Wait a moment. The inscription. The gift of Placeia will help you to change pieces of the world. But maybe I could fix them with this devilish artifact.
そこに気になるんだけど。過去に戻るか、さらに強く。
Fortunately, stones resisted and kept withstanding.
ああ、過去に戻るって、あれか、結局崩れるからか。ここがとても私気になります。なになに？ちょっと崩壊の足音が。やめて。外はまた様変わりしている。
This is a nightmare! I must run away from this island. Maybe I could fix the boat with this devilish artifact. I'd rather face the dangers at sea than stay trapped in this madness.
もう行けなくなっている。
What the hell is going on?
消えかかっているぞい。 違う。単純に風が強いだけ。救出。危ない。
Hours later, while I was drifting away, my head still boiled with questions. I could never imagine that my salvation would come in the form of the monster that destroyed my own ship. Scared to death, I discovered a new truth. It was a monster, yes, but made of steel. I could never imagine that my salvation would come in the form of the monster that destroyed my own ship.
What a tale! If I hadn't seen the iMac working with my own eyes, I would truly believe that you, as we doctors say, were as mad as a March hare.
Does something of this make any sense to you?
Not at all, but it's not me who has to find it. However, it's obvious that everything, your hallucinations, your amnesia, the books, even the island, draws lines that link your mind with the iMac.
Any clue of how we can fix that?
Have you considered that your status inside the Nautilus could be the reason for your, let's say, disconnection? It must be hard for you to live together with the ones responsible for the attack that sank your ship.
Months ago, I would have told you yes, and that I hated them for it. But I understood that war is war, and I must recognize, much to my regret, that the captain has opened for me the doors of an incredible world that without the Nautilus and his technology, I could never dream of reaching. Am I a prisoner? Well, there are much worse prisons out there.
We're all trapped inside the Nautilus one way or another, my friend. A similar dilemma afflicts myself since I began to be part of this crew. I consecrated my career to save lives, and now I'm a piece of a ruthless war machine. On the other hand, my cholera research is only possible thanks to Nemo's technology.
He's an extraordinary man, but fearful. His current condition is unsettling.
History will judge him as it will do with us, and whoever writes it will park us in the place he believes we deserve. Now, go to your quarters and get some sleep. Doctor's orders.
なかなか深い感じになってますね。ちょっと知ってないと頭にハテナが浮かぶようなことがたくさんあってちょっと理解するのに時間がかかりますが、さあこの旅どんな風に物語が進むのか気になります。終わります。ご視聴いただきましてありがとうございました。それじゃあまたねー。